What's up, everybody? My name is Clint with Dropping Hammers Outdoors, and this here is a tidewe turkey vest. Now, me personally, I like to run a couple different vests for different situations. I'm not going to get into that right now, but today I am going to talk about the tidewe's lightweight vest. This is the MOLLE, the modular vest. Something that is really sweet about this vest is, as you can see, it's just very light, right? Get that thing on, pop these straps. Now, if you look on the side of it, you see these straps here? Got them on both sides. And it might not seem like it's very important, but when I get down on the tree, you're going to see why it is. You can tighten this thing up as tight as you want or as loose as you want. Get it conformed to you. Okay. Now, if you look at the butt pad on here, it's nice and thick and it's very comfortable. Now watch this. You flip that thing down just that easy. Now look, I'm gonna pop it back up, clip it in. Just like that, that easy. Now a lot of vests, I've had problems where they have a clip system. And you gotta try to clip this vest back in while it's on you, and it's like, it doesn't work very well. And other vests I've noticed had magnetic systems and they wouldn't stay locked in. It wouldn't stay on there, and that thing was a pain to get on too. You can run a marathon with this thing, and when you get back, that's going to be plugged right in the way that it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to drop this thing down, get on the tree. Once again, you see how easy that is. Just sit down. Now this seat is on a strap system. It has two straps to the back of it, or one in the back and two on the sides. And what that does is you can tighten it and loosen it up to exactly where you want it. So that seat's going to be right there, right where you need it every single time. No more of this stuff, moving it around and trying to get that thing comfortable. You don't have to do that anymore. It's going to be right where you need it to be every single time. And I was talking about the straps on the side there and the mobility. This is where it comes in handy, and this is where it's so important. Look at this. See how easy this is? Look, I bend down, touch my toes. I'm not stuck. And the reason why is those straps to the seat. So I'm mobile. Some other vest, you got to open the vest up and get out of the vest to be able to move. Look, I don't have to do that. And look, if that bird is 20 yards behind the tree and he wants to mess around, he's going to find out. He ain't getting away with that. So, cushion's comfortable. You're free in here. You get all the mobility you need. Once again, the seat pops up and just plugs right in. It's perfect, man. That thing is not coming undone. Now you get into some of the specs of this thing. Okay, every single one of these right here, you can move on the vest. You see that? It pops right off. You can move it wherever you want to. And you put the sucker back down in there, just one button clicks in there, and that sucker's good to go. So each one of these, you can move them to wherever you want to. So you're not reaching in uncomfortable places. You literally customize this vest to you. You customize it to make it exactly how you want to. And you move the stuff wherever you want to. So me personally, while I'm sitting or I'm standing, I like that. I like my pot call to be right about here, you know, so I can grab that sucker real quick. Now, box calls down here, and that's a cool thing about it too, is if, say you're not much of a box call guy, you can take these off and leave them at home. You can make this as light as you want to, or carry as much stuff in as you want to. Okay, so when we get to this box call container here, that sucker straps in and out, right? Well, look at this. It's open, and look at this. That's not making any noise. It's not gonna make any noise. That thing is nice and tight, and it's in there. It's not going anywhere. So you don't even need rubber bands anymore to keep your box calls tight. You're not gonna have to worry about that when you're walking in, and you're not gonna be making noise. This thing right here is pretty handy too. And what this does is it holds your mouth calls. Look at that. Pops open, grab your mouth call, pull it out, yelp to the bird, put it back in there, and you're good to go. And that's magnetic. That'll also hold cases for mouth calls too. Okay, now I like to keep my strikers right here. You can keep 2 strikers on the outside right here. And say if you don't want to, there's plenty of room on the inside of this vest that you can keep them in there. There's even pockets up here where you can put this stuff right up here if you want to. You can also put cameras on here if you're one of them run and gun type of guys. Now when you pop this baby open, oh, before I do that, the pot call, check that out. You pull that thing open like that. It's magnetic. So it opens right up and closes just like that. Just as easy as can be. I mean, the way they design this stuff is just awesome. It is so perfect for the running gunner because you can take off, run all over the place. You're not going to be making noise, and you can put everything right where you want it and leave whatever you don't want at home. Now you open it up. This has got 2 zipper pockets that are the same size. You can put a pot call in there, and these zippers are real easy to use. And it's nice and tight for pot calls and stuff. They're not gonna be rattling around in there. I have an owl hooter in there. Once again, you see me jumping all over the place. It's not making any noise. But those are perfect for putting other calls in there, whatever you want. And these 2 on the top here, they hold mouth calls. And these have straps on there, so it holds this stuff in tight. Nothing's gonna be rattling around. And on this side, you can put 2 more mouth calls. Plastic containers will fit in there. And then you have a big pocket in the bottom. I personally got some binos in there. It's something that I like to carry with me. And in these front 2 pockets here, they have gun shell holders. So you can put your shells in there and they ain't going to be bobbling around. On this side, I got my gloves, right? And then on the other side here, I like to keep my hat and my face mask, so I got that in here, and then you can also put some more shells in there. So again, you can customize this thing, put anything wherever you want it, leave whatever you don't want at home. And there's nothing that you want to bring binoculars, or you can carry 15 calls if you really wanted to. I mean, you can bring whatever you want or don't want, and there's nothing that you're not going to be able to carry. Okay, so then when you take this baby off, you've shot a bird. Look at the back of this thing, okay? This pops open right here. It's a deep pocket. You can put your bird right in there. You don't need a turkey tote no more. You put the bird in there, you plug these straps in. It comes with this orange towel right here in a clip. So if you're hunting somewhere and you want to make sure you're safe, you can clip that right on there, and you're not going to have to worry about accidents happening. People should be able to see that. Now it also has a pocket right here on the back, and you can put your rain gear in there, you can put shoes, you can put your camera gear, whatever you want. Pop this open, it has an even deeper pocket in the back, which you can put whatever you want in here. When you don't have a turkey, you can put whatever you want in there. So again, this thing can get to as light as you want it. You can carry as much stuff as you want. You can customize it for you. And another thing that I like about it is if you look at the back of this vest, it's all padded. You can get on some shag bark hickory, you can get on some maple, and when you're knelt down into that, you're not going to feel any of that stuff. This thing is just so adaptable and so comfortable. Now it comes in 3 different patterns. This is the HTC green. They have an HTC Strata, and then they have another one that's called Legacy. And the Legacy is a lot like a popular brand that looks kind of like cherry bark. It's a barky pattern. A lot of people are going to know what I'm talking about. I've grown to like the HTC green a little bit more just because I want to blend in with that foliage. But I am putting a link in the comments so you can go right there today and you can pick you up a vest. And I'm also going to have a discount code. Now that discount code is going to provide 18% off. So you can go to tidewe and get you one today. I promise you this vest is going to help you put more birds and more hooks on the wall. Go to tidewe today and get you one. Thanks everybody.